Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Siege War for Cybertron Impactor. So yeah, as you know, Siege came out on the 31st of July and the show is going okay. I've said this before, but Impactor actually has some spoilers to him and he's actually coming out in a repaint in the Netflix series, the new one with Bumblebee and Elita 1. And like I said, he has some spoilers to him, which I'm not going to say. This guy actually comes with two versions of this guy, a Decepticon version and an Autobot version. The Decepticon version comes in a 2-pack with transparent Mirage, with a like blue transparent Mirage. And this guy, I actually don't have a box for this guy because I bought him third party from a toy store near me. He was in a bag and he actually was $15, so he was actually a good price. He was a steal, as you can say. So let's get into his sculpt. He is sculpted just like the on Siege on show, with everything. Not bad at all. I actually really like him. No backpack at all. Oh, sorry, I left that flap open. You can call this a backpack, but not really. But it's very minimal. Some hollowness right there. Some hollowness in his legs and in his arms. You can't really do anything about that because his arms fold in. And actually, let me do like a G1 thing, or wasn't even in G1, I think. As his saw hand as one of his accessories. Let's get into accessories. So he only comes with one accessory besides the saw hand, but I like to keep him with the saw hand. So he comes with two, but he comes with one for me, I guess. He can hold this in his hand, and also it comes into play in transformation. So it's really good. Both weapons come in for transformation, so you don't have to throw them away. He actually turns into a tank, so it looks good when he has a bunch of weapons on him. Paint on this guy is actually really good. Not much paint, which I like. He doesn't have much paint to scratch. There's paint here, and there's paint on his helmet for the purple and for the yellow. Different yellow for than this orange. Some people might not like it, but I like it. This little ab section is painted. These sections are painted, and of course the battle damage things are painted. I actually have no problem with this figure. If other people do, I don't really know. There's a motorcycle going through my neighborhood right now. Great. So the joints on this guy is actually very, very solid. You can hold them. You can hold that. That's really good. You can just hold his arms. So this one's a little bit loose, but it can click in almost. And this one's good too. They're not too loose. I usually find with loose arms joints if the weapons are not too heavy. That's really it. Yeah, he has the other joints are solid. All the joints are solid. Well, besides the little arms, the head swivel is good. So the articulation isn't that bad for this guy. He has a head swivel. Well, I think it's a swivel, but it's the transformation allows him to look up really high, but not down very much. You can open this up a little bit to get a better look, but it's kind of cheating because it's for the transformation. His arms do hinge open like that, and they do a 360. Does have a bicep swivel. Arms can go 90, and hands do not rotate at all. He has a waist swivel, and also ab crunch. It feels like you're gonna break it, but it's not. It's just stuck in there a good bit. Legs can go out that far, and knee. He also has a thigh swivel, and knee is just 90 degrees, and toes. I guess you can call this a toe joint or a toe hinge, but it's more for the transformation, and he has nothing at all, an opposite way of an ankle tilt. So no ankle tilt. It's good, but it can considerably be better from what we saw a lot of them are the Siege characters. The Siege ones have very, very good articulations, and you get them in higher amounts of poses. So posing, you're not gonna get that much from this guy. Best is like this two-handed one, or maybe if you really push it, maybe a knee, if you make him look like he's on one arm. But I don't really push that much. He doesn't have that much great articulation. Oh, come on. A little bit falling apart there, buddy. And of course, we got through the transformation, the posing, the sculpt, and the paint. Let's see what he transforms into. Before we do that, let's get a good look on the weapons. They're just hollow inside, and the ports and his hands goes over here. And his actually saw is not that bad. Now let's get into transformation.
Tell you what, let's have some fun. Just want to show you how to do it and turn you loose on the world.
Okay, that just popped off. Where the fuck did it go? I found that I don't think that happens a lot, but just be careful, I guess. I think it just pops back on. Yeah, it does, so I guess don't flip this up all the way. Mistake here. Don't close this up before you put the gun in. Sorry.
I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a nice little painting. It'll give you a lot of happy little ideas from all of us here. Happy painting. God bless. Tell you what, let's have some fun.
And here we have the tank mode. I had a bit problem putting these feet together and everything. They're a little weird and they're a little loose now. And you're supposed to like plug them in to these things in the back, but I just can't. Oh, sorry. The pelvis wasn't down enough, so you gotta push down that pelvis to put the feet down. Sorry, I haven't transformed this guy in like ever, so I'm a little bit rusty. So you do have to push his pelvis. Make sure you push his pelvis down, or these things can't reach the tab they're supposed to go in. And this tank mode is actually really, really good. You don't lose any of the sculpt and stuff. This is a little bit more hollow than this side, so you can have it either way. But I like it because it covers up the top and it makes it just look like a little bit more military. I really like these things like the silver parts. I like how they're actually painted silver. I like all this, like the paint is getting scrapped up. They do have little wheels, 2-pin wheels on the back, on the front and the back. The gun doesn't lose any articulation. You can point it up and point it down. Same thing with this little buzzsaw, and you can fully have 360 because it's on the waist roll. And actually, really, really good. I don't think the Megatron had a 360. So overall, I like this guy. I probably wouldn't have picked him up for the retail price of like $20. But if you can find this guy under $20, he's definitely worth the money. He looks well with the rest of the Warfare Cybertron guys. Here is Reflector. He scales well on this Reflector. one of the small guys. And with that, let's go into the size comparison. Here is G1 Bumblebee, Godzilla versus Mothra, NECA Godzilla. And here is MPP-10. And of course, Reflector, which is gonna be the next review. After him, I'm gonna upload a big review of a secret figure that maybe you guys are gonna find out. Comment on his video, comment on this video actually, to see who's gonna be the big figure that ends all my Siege figures. Because after the surprise figure, I don't have any more Siege figures, and then after that, it's just all gonna be Earthrise. So if you like this review, like, comment, whatever. I don't care. I do this for fun and piss off.
Now this is really a nicer sound.
Fucking drug shit. Yeah. Do the drug. Yeah. Yo. Right for the desert Queens. Leave you sleeping on the mezzanine. Like you Lincoln and switch it to a desert scene. Often heard, but this motherfucker seldom seen. I'm throwing blows while you waiting for the bell to ring. Drug smoking, razors make the pasta sweet. Slumped over when the barrel in your posture meet. Stay lean like some motherfucking ostrich meat. You full of shit, it's time to get a colonoscopy. Scissor kicks, dick suck from Miss Elizabeth. Lex Luger arms, 4 in the morning in the dark with the computer on. Wasting my